There comes a time in a man's life where things are not really working well for him. There is nothing wrong in going to South Africa and learning from them. Learn from South Africa, not just Nigeria. A whole lot of African countries need to learn from South Africa, how they did it, why they did it, when they did it.
I've been paying attention to South Africans, and one of the things that I have learned about South Africans is that
a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians are beginning to realize it is time for Nigerians to be humble and learn from South Africans. There's no crime for you to learn from people that know more than you. According to this Nigerian, let's take a look at these videos, and please do not forget to like the video, share and subscribe.
There comes a time in a man's life where things are not really working well for him. But then he looks around and he sees his neighbor, and his neighbor is doing great. Common sense would not warrant this particular man to despise or envy his neighbor. Nah, common sense would warrant this particular man to learn from his neighbor, to go to his neighbor and say, please, show me the way. How did you do it? Where am I headed with this? I'm talking about football, African football, and particularly the Super Eagles. It is unheard of. It is uncalled for. It is absolutely shameful that the Super Eagles would not go to this World Cup in 2026. They've missed out on the last one, and there is a 90% chance that they will miss out on this one that is coming. So what did South Africa do so well that Nigeria is not getting right? These are the questions the Super Eagles, whoever is in charge of their management, should be asking. There is nothing wrong in going to South Africa and learning from them, knowing what they did that got them thus far. Do not forget, South Africa, in terms of football, were not always this good. It started somewhere, and in my opinion, all of this started, with their own local league. That is where they got this thing right. And if Nigeria can imitate that particular strategy, I believe the Super Eagles will go back to being super once again. Currently, there is nothing super about the Super Eagles. They are just eagles with no feathers that can fly. They need to go back to being super again. They need to go back to being that eagle, those eagles that would soar so high in the sky that everyone admires. That is the Nigeria we all know. And right now, the Super Eagles look nothing like the Eagles we want to see. What am I saying? Learn from South Africa, not just Nigeria. A whole lot of African countries need to learn from South Africa, how they did it, why they did it, when they did it. That is my take.
I've been paying attention to South Africans, and one of the things that I have learned about South Africans is that they are unapologetically patriotic. And when I say unapologetically patriotic, I mean it. They don't care about what you say about them. They don't care about what you say. And they don't even care about how you think of them. They said, we love our country. We will fight for our country. We will do anything to protect our country. That is patriotism. When it comes to you Ghanaians, you are always trying to seek a good image and trying to present yourself in a way that people will say, hey, Ghanaians are good people. And that is going to cost you a lot of your country. You are going to lose so many things because Nigerians are like cancer. You know how cancer comes into your skin and it comes and destroys you till you die? That's how Nigerians are. You see, most of you, recently there was something, people selling beans cheaper, and then, they sell it cheaper. Why are they selling it cheaper? Does it sound normal to you? That a normal businessman sell to lose profits or sell to gain profits? Have you ever thought about why they sell cheaper things? Well, because they do kidnapping businesses that can subsidize the goods for them to sell cheaper. If I'm lying, do your own research. But I'm telling you, if they are selling, they come into your market to invade the market to destroy the local businesses so that they will start selling cheaper, and they have stuff that they sell per the normal goods they sell. They sell powder. They sell illicit powder. When I say illicit powder, I hope you know what I'm talking about. So you Ghanaians, if you are dumb, go and read about South Africans and what Nigerians have been doing there. And stop defending things you have no idea about. Because your future is at stake. It's not a joke. It's not funny. And you don't need to keep an image for nobody. Saturday is the protest. And I wish all of you will come out in your numbers and protest Munti Intesukoko, and tell these Nigerians or the foreigners in your country that enough is enough.
Many of us Nigerians will always make this statement. Ghanaians did not like us. South Africans did not like us. I'll give an answer to those claims in my own best way. Do Ghanaians really hate Nigeria? Do South Africans really hate Nigeria? But before I answer those questions, majority of Africans don't like truth. That is why we'll always be enslaved with lie. Never liberate from this lie. They will keep pushing lie in our very faces and we'll keep falling for it. We don't like truth. We hate truth. No African country hates themselves. We are being manipulated. I used to have that mindset. Oh, Ghanaian hate us. Oh, South African hate us. I used to go about defending some reality then in the name of patriotism. I want to defend some things I shouldn't defend. As time goes on, I decided to accept the truth, because the more we lie to ourselves, the more African continent fall into mess and trouble. Let me quickly dive into it. Do South Africans and Ghanaian hate Nigerian for real? This is my own answer, and I don't want anybody to agree with me. Just share your thoughts on the comment section. And those of you that like crying, you can cry on the comment section too. Now, this is the truth. Nigerians, let's tell ourselves the truth. And truth will always set us free. There's something we are mistaken to hate. When somebody tell you, leave my country, that does not mean the person hates you. When somebody tell you, I don't want you in my country, that does not mean the person hates you. We have two groups of South Africans. We have South Africans that will tell you, go back to your country. And we have some group of South Africa that will tell you, no, we are all African. Likewise in Ghana, we have a lot of Ghanaians that will say, oh, come to my country. And we have a lot of Ghanaians that will say, oh, don't come to my country. This is where we Nigerians are not getting it. When somebody tell you, go back to your country, most of them is actually telling you, go back and fix your country. In other words, they are telling you, if my country is like your country, you will have leave your country to my country and be staying. So my country is definitely better than your country. That is why you come down here. So go back to your country, fight for your land so that you make it a better place like my country that you are running to. Don't get it twisted. I'm not saying all Nigerians in Ghana and South Africa actually run away from their country. There are a lot of Nigerians that are there for business. And I don't think Ghanaians and South Africans always have problem with such people. It's only the ignorant Ghanaians and South Africans. They always have problem with the business mind Nigerian in their country. The truth of the matter is, if somebody tell you go back to your country, does not mean the person hates you. It's actually telling you go and fight for a better country in your country than running to my country and benefiting what is not even enough for me and my people. So my Nigerian brothers and sisters, please, whenever you see people saying go back to your country, it does not 100% mean we hate you, go back. No, I'm not saying there's some Ghanaians or South African that do not hate Nigeria. It's everywhere. Even here in Nigeria, we have a lot of people that hate foreigners. We don't lie about it. Everybody in Nigeria cannot like foreigners. We have some group of people that always hate foreigners. It's normal. It's nature. That is how human being. Let's stop being biased so that we will make a better continent. Call Africa.
If only Nigerians can realize their mistake and change their ways. For the past 2 months now, if not more, Ghanaians are insisting Nigerians must leave their country. And also South Africans are saying all immigrants who are not documented in South Africa must leave the country. And a lot of Nigerians are there. Who do I blame? I blame our Nigerians, not South Africans, not Ghanaians. Because some Nigerians, when they go to other countries, the level of atrocity they do in this countries are alarming. You will see the crowd go into prostitution, kidnapping, any manner of things. You will see Nigerians, some of them doing these things. No one will accept this in their country. Ghanaians are fighting for the betterment of their country. South Africans are also fighting for the betterment of their country. It is time for Nigerians to go back to their country and hold their leaders accountable. We cannot keep running out of our country. Nigerians, face the reality. Go back home and fix your country. Everyone is fighting for the betterment of their country. Only Nigeria is left. You are not doing anything. You only see them on social media. You only see Nigerians talking about things that are not really relevant in the growth of Nigerians. You see them talking about entertainment, Nigerian music industry. Is that what we are talking about? It is time for Nigerians to face their leaders and hold their leaders accountable. Go back home and face your country. But in all of this, I would love to see your comments on the comment section of what you also think of this video. And please, at this point, if you have not liked the video, please do me well by liking the video. And don't forget to share so that more people can see this video. And please, if this is the first time you're coming across this channel, please do not make it your last by subscribing. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to the channel. And I will see you in my next video. Bye for now and stay blessed.